Hello, I am Dr. Rodney Redmond, Provost and Vice President of Learning at the College of Southern Maryland. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our winter commencement. I'm so very happy to be able to recognize your accomplishments on today. You faced many challenges along the way, but you endured to complete your certificate, letter of recognition, or degree. This credential will allow you to continue your thrust forward and upward. Many of you started your careers with us in full-on face-to-face mode and experienced a sudden shift to remote learning when the pandemic invaded our lives. Yet, you persevered. Your tenacity, resilience, and perseverance reminds me of the proverb that says, "Someone said that it couldn't be done, but he with a chuckle replied, maybe it couldn't, but he wouldn't be one who would say so until at least he tried." Now, the lesson or the takeaway from this proverb is that life presents us with challenges that may seem insurmountable, but we have first to try. You see, when you try something, even if it's something new and something that seems insurmountable, you will discover that the very thing which seemed impossible can indeed be done. It can be overcome. It can be accomplished, just as you've accomplished your credential that you are receiving today. You are now at the edge of a new life career, a new life adventure. You are a college graduate, but not just a college graduate, you're a College of Southern Maryland graduate, and we're so very proud of you and your accomplishment. But there's more to this proverb than just the trying. Another lesson taught here is that of resilience and fortitude. You stuck with your studies even when they became challenging. You found new, creative, and innovative ways to study and learn your course content. Even though you didn't start out as a remote learner, you found ways to engage with your professors and with your peers to become more successful remote learners. You adjusted and adapted your learning style to what you needed to succeed. When the times got hard, because you had to manage staying safe in this global pandemic along with work, family, and school, you found the strength to keep going. Sometimes you may have had to take a break, but a break didn't get to count you out. You found the stamina to keep going. You did not let the pandemic determine your destiny. You are in control, proving that you are indeed the captain of your ship, the master of your destiny, and the determiner of your fate. Now, as you receive your certificate, degree, or letter of recognition, you will begin a new journey. You will show your family and friends and your community that someone who said it couldn't be done, you not only tried, you did it. You are moving forward with a new hope and with a new resilience that whatever comes your way, you can accomplish it. Your steady movement forward will continue to teach us how to coexist in a world that has many positive aspects. Your movement forward required us to learn new ways of teaching, new ways of studying, new ways of work and engagement. Your desire to learn made us better teachers, made us better counselors, made us better advisors, and better supporters of you, our learners at the College of Southern Maryland. It is your steadfastness that I see when I gaze into the future of the College of Southern Maryland and the Southern Maryland region. It is your success that is helping to lead the way into a more inclusive and global society. I salute you for teaching us that. I salute you for your willingness to persevere. I honor your resilience and your fortitude, and I say congratulations on your accomplishments. You've earned it, you deserve it. Let's celebrate.
In the late 1800s, a brilliant chemist named Alfred Nobel combined a new substance called nitroglycerin with a paste. He finished it off with a blasting cap and a fuse, and he called it dynamite. His invention revolutionized the way railroad companies would blast tunnels. However, it also revolutionized the role of explosives in taking human lives in wars. While Alfred made millions off of this invention, many people would lose their lives as well. In 1888, his brother Ludwig died in France. Assuming the dead Nobel was his brother Alfred, the newspaper wrote an obituary stating, "The merchant of death is dead." It stated that he was a man who made his money off of inventions that would go on to kill more people faster than ever before. He read every word of that obituary, and he could not stop thinking about it. He had no wife, no kids. His work was his life, and it was to be his legacy. Is this how the world would remember him? As the merchant of death? 8 years later, the merchant of death did die. However, he ensured that he would be known for something other than the inventor of dynamite. Instead, he left the bulk of his estate to establish a trust that would give awards that we called the Nobel Prizes. Alfred Nobel did not want his name to be most commonly associated with the invention that brought great pain, so he created an award used to honor men and women from around the world in outstanding achievements in physics, chemistry, medicine, literature, and the work in peace, thereby changing the way that we use his name to this day. On January 9, 1961, weeks before being inaugurated, the 35th President of the United States of America, John F. Kennedy, said in a speech, "For those to whom much is given, much is required." When John F. Kennedy spoke these words, he was referencing the chapter of Luke from the Bible. The idea to whom much is given and required is that we are all held responsible for what we have. However, much of that may be not much. Many of us, of course, consider that we do not have much, especially when we think about wealth. But the much in the quotation can also mean a quality education. This is not accessible to all individuals in the United States or around the world. While you may not have always felt that it was a great privilege to spend evenings studying, writing papers, working on projects, coming to class, or balancing your life as a student with working full-time within or outside of the home, we know that the opportunity to receive a quality college education changes lives. Not only does it have the ability to impact how much money you will make in a stable career, it also impacts future generations. Individuals who attend college are far more likely than their counterparts to have children who attend college and pass it down through future generations. So I ask you today to reflect on the statement that is recited at every college graduation at CSM by the president of the college. By virtue of the authority of the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the award for which you have been recommended, admitting to you all the rights and privileges which throughout the land pertain to those with certificates and degrees. Remember that what is passed down from generation to generation is far more valuable than what is written on a piece of paper that we call a diploma. It is the opportunity to take what you have learned here and create your own legacy.